Hey guys, so I am going to show you how to cook some chicken breast. The way I cook it to get it like savory and not too dry and not too like rubbery feeling like when you're eating it. So I am just going to cook this boneless, skinless split chicken breast. The macros on it is 3 fat, 0 carb, and 23 protein. I don't know if you could see that right there. And it looks like this, and I got it from H-E-B. I'm just gonna have that. These are gonna be my ingredients. You're gonna use a knife that's pretty sharp. I'm just gonna use this since I don't have a good cutting board, a plate. And I'm gonna season it. You can season it however you want, but I'm gonna use this that I picked up at H-E-B. It's Adams Reserve. It's Southwest Ancho, and it tastes pretty good and smells really good. And so that I don't like pour a whole bunch, because I'm not going to use anything else, no salt, no pepper, no nothing else, because everything's already included in here. I'm just going to use like a little spoon, a baby spoon, and get in there and just season my chicken. So I'll show you the steps. I have my skillet preheating right now with just some cooking spray, some Walmart vegetable oil that you can use whatever you want, but cooking spray in substitution of cooking oil, to cut out those extra calories and fats that you don't need. Okay, so right here we're going to take our chicken. We're just going to cut the package open and start cutting our chicken up so it looks pretty big. It's like a whole chicken breast piece, like that. And you're just going to start cutting like little like squares, or like dicing it. Not too small, not too big, that way cut them about the same size, each little like cube, that way it cooks evenly. It should take probably about like 20-30 minutes to cook the chicken, but you want to cook it until it is white and no pink in the middle. This is not like any kind of like beef or steak or anything like that where you can have it like medium rare with a little bit of pink in the middle. You want to make sure you cook your chicken all the way through where it is white and no pink in the middle. Okay guys, so we're just gonna dice them up, and it's gonna look just like this, like little like cubes like that. And you're just gonna do this same cut for each piece of chicken, okay? And you're gonna do it until you are done with the package. I have about probably 4, yeah, I was gonna say 4 or 5, but yeah, 4 chicken breasts in this package. And really guys, it depends on how much chicken you want to buy or eat or prepare in advance, or whatever you're doing. If you're meal prepping or just cooking for the day, or cooking for a family, cooking for 1, cooking for 2, it really just depends on how much chicken you buy. But I bought a package that has about 4 of these same size chicken breasts, and I am going to cut it up and cook it and prepare it. And each serving size is 4 ounces, so you can weigh that out and get your 4 ounces after it's cooked. Alright guys, so I have gotten all the chicken cut up equally, like pretty equal I guess. I have my skillet preheater right here, so I'm going to just put all this chicken on there, and then I'm going to season it with my Adams Reserve Southwest Ancho seasoning. Show you how to do that. So I guess I could spray it just one more time. I'm going to throw that on there. Okay. And just kind of flatten it out. Okay. And like I said, we're going to cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes, or until the middle is white. You can probably like take a piece with a fork or cut it with a knife, make sure the middle is white. But right now you hear the sizzling sound. You're going to let it like sizzle, and then you're going to start seasoning it. Alright guys, so right here it was really noisy with the sizzling sound. So basically I just took a spatula, kind of like mixed it around in there and flattened it out. You can see like the whitish, brownish pieces of the chicken. So you're just kind of like mixing it in there, making sure to flatten it out. So for the seasoning, like I said, take a small spoon or something of that sort to get some out. You just want to take some out. About like that much. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sorry. That right there. orange on orange doesn't really go. And you just kind of like drizzle it on there. Do that about like 2, 3, 4, 5 times, however much seasoning you want. And if you want more color and flavoring, you can add more a little bit later while it's still cooking. But that's what you're going to do right here. And you want to have your skillet at about medium to a little bit over medium heat. Okay, so not high and not low, but about medium to a little bit higher than medium. So I have it about like right there. And as always, I have my beautiful babies in the video. This is one of them, Anai.
And the other one.
And the other one's asleep. And the other one is with his dad. Alright guys, and so your chicken doesn't get dry. I added a total of 5 of the little scoops of seasoning. And it's kind of still looking white. So I'm probably going to add another 2 to 3. Just to give it some good flavoring. And you see how it's kind of like drying out right there. So you want to add like a little bit of water. Not too much, just like a little bit. Just so that it will continue to cook without having a dry feeling. So just like that, like a little bit at a time. And you can just kind of play it by ear and just see how much you need to be adding. So that way you don't let your chicken dry out. I'm going to add in just a little bit more water. And I have lowered the heat to medium. And I'm just going to kind of let that cook. And with your fork, spoon, spatula, whatever you're cooking with, you can just kind of cut in the middle of one of like the cubes of the chicken. And kind of take a look at it and see, like right there, you see how it's like white. You gotta just make sure like your seasoning's not in the way of the color, of looking at the color. But you can just kind of cut in the middle and then you'll know, okay, it's like cooked well. You know, you can do it for 2 or 3 pieces just to make sure. Right there, so it is looking good. Like that, keep cooking until there is like almost very little to hardly, like very little to almost none of the water at the very bottom where the chicken is cooking. So right now we're just kind of letting it slowly cook on medium heat. We're gonna let that finish off, and then just make sure chicken's well done, and we're good to go. And there we have it, guys. Finished product. There is the chicken. And I am going to do a little taste test for you. I want to make sure I don't burn myself on this video. And it's super good. It's not chewy, not rubbery feeling, very flavorful, and it is really good. So you can use whatever seasoning you want, but that is how you make chicken breast. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know if you try the recipe. Thanks. Alright, and this baby girl wants to do a taste test with Mama, so now she's gonna taste it out and see what she thinks. Be truthful. Tell me what you think. Yeah, it's good? Awesome. So we have 2 thumbs up. Mommy and daughter. No?
3.
3. Okay, so 4. My 2 thumbs and her 2 thumbs.
And Baba and Isaiah.
Alright. Say bye.
Bye.